Good day, Mr. Gore.
Yes.
Thanks for having me. My name is Hugh Wilson, but Rumi TV YouTube. Alright, so I have a few questions. Alright. What inspired you to start racing?
So I used to watch my uncles and my father also race cars when I was a little kid. My father was one of those guys that every sport that he picked up, he was very, very good at it.
Yeah.
And I would also say that while growing up and being a part of badminton for Jamaica, he played golf for Jamaica, and also used to race speedboats. And so you're kind of growing up, and everybody in the family was doing some sort of sport. But I noticed that a lot of my uncles were very famous race car drivers in their day. Colin Whittingham, he was a famous race car driver. David Carr, even my uncle Robert Gore, Freddie Gore, my father Neil Gore. So all of them used to race cars, So you're sitting down as a little kid at the dinner table and you're hearing everybody talk about race cars. So at that point now, I said to myself, why, if one day that I could afford to race cars, I would really, really love to. And as I got on and I was getting older, I used to say to my father, hey, I would love to race cars. And he's like, no, it's way too expensive. Didn't bother get your mind into that. Take it out of your head.
So that
unless you have whole of money, forget it, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So at that point now, you're kind of getting a little depressed to say, well, could this ever happen?
Yeah.
And then I started to work now and make my own money.
Yeah.
And while I'm making my own money now, and I'm seeing all my other friends now getting involved in racing, a very good friend of mine that passed away, David Watkin, he used to always say, Doug man, come and buy a car. I need to come and race rally with me. So of course, all my friends used to see me on the road, and I used to drive like an absolute madman. And some people would even afraid to get in the car with me.
Yeah.
And I said, no, so I'm not going with Doug. So I needed somewhere to vent my frustrations.
Yeah.
And I think that I was glad that I found racing, because I might not be here talking to you today, because as I said, the way I used to drive on the road was insane. Even just thinking back of me driving the car. So it's funny. Just the other day, I said to a friend, he says, "Oh, who was a navigator?" And I said, "Well, I've had a few of them, Ian Banks and Martin Nelson." Looking back, I said, "Oh, those guys, man. I mean, they must trust you." So I said, "Well, I wouldn't trust myself." So he said, "Hold on, Doug, man. Say that again." So I said, "No, sir. I would not drive with Doug Gore. Doug Gore would not drive with Doug Gore, because the way Doug Gore drive."
So to be honest, growing up, when you're a kid, I actually grew up inside my house. Like, me not go out unless the only place we find me play football or under my godfather car. Like, anytime my mother come for she always see me there and I carry with him and up in my pampas.
Right.
Now I want to sleep as a dirty up and me there do something, but I'm not doing anything. You get what I say?
You're just watching and
I used to watch TVJ, Sports News, Oral Tracy.
Yes.
And I used to see the Evo round the track, and I'm hearing the name Doug Gore. And I'm saying, at this career I want to take on.
Yes.
They get me, them say to my mother say, parents say, no, we're not saying a reality or possible, but be a soldier, a lawyer or something. And then I say, alright, I'm going to try to do this soldier thing. It didn't work out. Doctor, it didn't work out. So she had this doctor friend that was basically going at his office, and he drive a double RX.
Oh, really?
So it kind of bent my mind from what I go there for. So like basically, I grew up as a watcher like right through. I might not like catch on to fully, but
yes.
You watch every, you get me say every, even when you go over, where you go last time? I think it was you and your son went to this event. I don't remember what it's called, but
Germany.
Yeah, and the first time I see it in person was at Iron Shore the night. Remember the night with
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Mexico. Yeah, you get me say that was Mexico, and trust me, it inspired me like a lot. Like
Thank you.
Like I come with the list and like me have to you get me say cause
ad-libbing.
me have to just add the. Alright, how did the name Hollywood came about?
So many years ago, when I first started to get into racing, and I realized now that the only way I was going to get sponsors like what you're wearing on your shirt was...
I was at Jiff Roshan, and my sponsor, you know.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I knew that I needed to have a name.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't really given the name Hollywood,
Yeah.
but I knew that I had to make a name for myself.
Exactly.
Gore now had to become a household name.
Yeah.
That was a way to get sponsors, especially corporate sponsors.
Exactly.
So one day I'm racing, and I saw out of the corner of my eye a wheel just going off into the pasture. And I'm saying, oh, wait, whose wheel that? And I'm looking now, and I'm looking in the rear mirror, and I don't see nobody. And I'm like, boy, look like somebody get themselves into trouble. Anyway, I'm still driving the car hard, and I come through the finish line, and as I come through the finish line,
Yeah.
the car just goes boom and drop on the side.
Yeah.
And I said to myself, watch out, it's my car. So that time I look up over the crowd, and I see everybody just going crazy, and and everybody just rating me up. So I walk over to Winston Casanova, which was a guy from CVM, and I